What is up, team? Trifunctional here, hanging out, playing some Minecraft on the Darkcraft Server. I'm having an awesome day, and I hope you are as well. And I haven't gotten much work done on my tower. I actually did some exploring with Gr8 WyTe the other day, which was pretty awesome. I got a couple of new types of trees. Got a spruce tree right here, and I got acacia saplings as well. So that's kind of awesome. I'm happy to have the different trees to be able to grow, to have different wood types, different building materials. Now, the reason I have the spruce tree grown here is I'm trying to decide. So right now I'm thinking for the center tree we're going to go with either dark oak, or once I find a jungle biome I'm going to try a jungle tree as well, see if I like that better. Now around the outer edge, thinking like maybe 3 smaller trees, and I'm thinking either spruce or birch. Myself, I'm kind of leaning towards the spruce. I kind of like the way the spruce looks better. But I'm going to leave it up to the viewers. So go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, what your vote would be as far as whether you think the 3 smaller trees around the outer edges should be spruce or birch. I'd really appreciate some input on that. Now, some other awesome things have happened. We got ourselves a Mending Villager. So I've gone ahead and applied mending to all of my armor, and I have it on my sword as well. This is an awesome sword. Sharpness 5, Sweeping Edge 3, Mending, and Looting 3. The only thing that I'm missing from this that I really want is Unbreaking 3. As far as on my armor, I have Protection 4 and Unbreaking 3 on all 4 pieces, and Mending on all 4 pieces. On the Diamond Helmet, I have Aqua Affinity. I want to add Respiration 3 to that. Now on the boots, I have Feather Falling 4, and I want to add Depth Strider 3 to those. And then I'll have like the perfect set of armor, and then I do want to add Mending to my tools as well. And so yeah, it's still a work in progress. The Mending Villager that we have is kind of expensive. It's like 38 emeralds for a mending book, so we're gonna keep plugging away as far as trading. Oh, there's Gr8 WyTe going down. But yeah, so we're gonna keep plugging away as far as finding villagers with good trades, and hopefully we'll find one with a better mending trade with a better price as far as mending is concerned in the near future. Now, one thing that is happening, Gr8 WyTe broke the cow farm. Yeah, so we'll take a look at it. I forgot that I finished the cow farm, and I wanted to show you that as well, but we'll go there in just a second. Now, one thing that is happening as far as the villager breeder is the villagers are just pushing their way out of this glass here. And so as far as the Alright, so yeah. But anyways, so as far as the villagers, they're pushing the way out of the glass here, and I don't know how to stop that. We need the glass here so that we can pick up the villagers using a minecart. So I'm gonna have to work on that and figure out how to make it so they aren't pushing their way out. Now I do have a bunch of different librarians here in cells that have good trades. Gr8 WyTe has been helping me with sorting out the villagers. This one has let's see here. Silk Touch is this one. So Silk Touch for 16 emeralds is pretty good. This one we have now. Looks like this one Power 5 for 29 is the reason why we kept him. Now I need to put signs up above these guys so that we can remember which ones have what. This guy has Efficiency 5, and I believe this is also our Mending guy. Yeah, Mending for 38 emeralds. This one we have Protection 3, not great. Blast Protection Oh yeah, sharpness 5 on this guy. It's pretty expensive at 50 emeralds. And then this one is infinity at 16 emeralds. It's pretty good. And so I do have infinity on my bow now, which is nice because I was carrying around 3 stacks. Oh, and this guy also has looting 3, but we have a better looting 3 trade. Oh, and this guy has fortune 3, which is nice. Kind of expensive. But yeah. So I was carrying around 3 stacks of arrows, but now that I have infinity, I only have to carry around 1 arrow with me, really, and so that saves up some inventory space, which is nice. Now I have sectioned off a few farming villagers here, and I do have one farming villager in here that has a pretty good pumpkin and melon and carrot trade. So I saved him as well so that we can use him or trade him different farming items for emeralds. These other farmers that I have in the carts around here, I just sectioned those off so that I have plenty of farming villagers available for the automatic food farm that we're going to be working on today. Now, let's see if we can get out of the doorway here. Oh, there's an enderman. I do want to kill him because I'm itching to get to the end, and we need Eyes of Ender to get there to find the end portal. And so whenever I find an enderman, I make sure to kill him. Now, as far as going to the end, I think... Oh, nice. Got 3 ender pearls from that. Very fine. But yeah, as far as going to the end, I think that we'll probably try to schedule that as a group project, and I'll go fight the Ender Dragon together, which I think would be a fun group project. But down here, I got started with digging out the chunk that I'm going to go ahead and place the automatic food farm in. So I'm going to go ahead and continue digging this out so that we can get started on that build. And I'll go take care of the cow farm. So when I bring it back, I can show you the adjustments I've made to the cow farm and show you that working. And then we'll go ahead and get started with building the automatic food farm. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Nothing to see here. This is, you saw nothing. Welcome back, team. So, I just wanted to get ahead of something before it hits the newspapers. Apparently there's another panda running around that looks an awful lot like myself. And some people have been saying that he's been duping rails, printing rails at the secret rail printing machine. I want to assure you that that is not me. That is the other panda that has been running around. As wanted to make sure to get ahead of that so that everybody knows that I definitely went out and mined up all of the gold for all of these rails that I'm using for my my automatic food farm here. All right, now that we've cleared the air there, this shouldn't be here. And instead, I want this guy. Now, as you can see, I've dug out a full chunk here. And the reason why I'm going with a chunk and not going any bigger is because apparently there's a bug where if villagers in automatic food farms are crossing chunk borders, they can disappear. And so obviously the villager in our automatic food farm is going to be the main reason why it's working, so we don't want him to disappear. So if we bring up the chunk borders, you can see we're going exactly the size 16 by 16 chunk. Now, so we have the rail system laid down here, and this is going to be a wheat farm that we're setting up currently. And how this will work is we will have the villager's inventory completely filled up with wheat seeds. And then when the villager walks around and tries to harvest the wheat, the villager will break the wheat, and he'll collect the seeds and replant, but he won't be able to pick up the wheat because his inventory will be full. And our automatic cart will pick up all of these seeds that he is placing down. It'll pick up all of the wheat that he has broken and left on the ground. And so you can see we have the cart set up to go all the way around. Once it gets here, hits this detector rail, which switches the angle so it can come over here and check at the drop-off station, see if there's anything in there that needs to be unloaded, and then it goes back into the loop. Now, the reason why we have the trap doors here and the pits for the rails to go underneath the trapdoors is because this is where we're going to have the water to hydrate the soil so that we can have the farm functioning properly. And so let's go ahead and get some dirt laid down. That is the next step in the process. While I'm doing this, just so I'm not worrying about hitting this guy, I'm just going to go ahead and break that. And let's go ahead and combine it so we can free up that inventory space. And we will replace that. Very good. And so we'll go ahead and we'll get that hopper minecart running again in just a brief moment. And I don't have any ender pearls, which is unfortunate. And so let's go ahead and get all of the dirt laid out here, though. Alright, going a little bit too fast, Trifunctional. Slow down. Watch what you're doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some ice in the inventory, some more dirt. I'll just place an ice block above there. Let's go ahead and get dirt around it right away, just in case it melts. We don't want it to destroy our cart or our track system that we have set up. And let's go back over. Nope. That's not where we want that. That should be an ice block. There we go. The reason why I'm just placing ice blocks is because I'll just break it and there will be a water source there. That's a very easy way to carry around lots of water is because ice stacks in stacks of 64. If you make an ice maker like we made in a previous episode, or actually we made the ice machine on the stream, but we showed it briefly in a previous episode. Anyways, if you have an ice machine to make ice, you can just harvest that up with a silk touch pickaxe and then carry around ice in stacks of 64. Super convenient for carrying around lots of water. And so, just about finished getting this dirt all placed down here. And now I am also thinking that, so this bottom layer we're going to have be a wheat farm. But I'm thinking that we might also put another farm on top of this one and go with a carrot farm. Now with the carrot farm we'll do a slightly different style where we will have we'll have two villagers involved. We'll have the one farming villager and then we'll have a hungry villager. And we'll use the villager's AI to make it so that he will try to throw food to the hungry villager, but we'll have it set up so the food won't actually reach the hungry villager. It'll actually go into like a water stream so that we can collect the food, or the carrots rather. Alright, so we got our dirt laid down. Let's just silk touch pick up these glowstone blocks and place them up one higher. I had them placed down a little bit lower. That was because I originally had the tracks laid down one block lower. I actually had Gr8 WyTe was on earlier, and he helped me finish digging out the chunk here, and he helped me lay down those tracks. And then I was like, oh, hey, by the way, thanks for all that help, and now I need to tear those up because I forgot that we need to go one block higher to make this work. But yeah, I have a diamond hoe here, and I know it's like a Minecraft sin to make a diamond hoe. Don't judge me. The reason I made a diamond hoe is because a goal of mine is to complete all of the advancements in this game. There's a new advancement system where there's quite a few. It's like the achievements previously, but But yeah, one of the advancements, let's see if I can find it here. I think it's in husbandry. Yeah, completely use up a diamond hoe and then reevaluate your life choices. Being that a goal of mine is to complete all these advancements, I did make a diamond hoe so that we can use it for creating these farms, and hopefully we'll see how much of the durability goes down, but hopefully we'll be able to till up enough land with making these farms that we'll be able to get that achievement. But yeah, so basically I'm just going to till up all this land, turn it into the fertilized soil. I will go ahead and plant the wheat around and make sure that I have glowstone in the proper places to get light going all the way around. And then I will go ahead and bring a farming villager over here. And the village, or the this farm should be just about finished. After that, we'll just go ahead and work up the water stream system to transport the wheat over to the villager breeder. And we'll probably try to implement some sort of cutoff switch where we can divert the wheat into like a storage unit for us if we want to stop sending the wheat into the villager breeder and actually get it stored away so that we can use it for other things like feeding the cows or making bread or whatnot. But, oh, I missed some soil over here. But yeah, I'm going to continue plugging away here, and I will bring you back in just a little bit. Alright, so welcome back, team. So we've got quite a lot of wheat growing up here in the fields. So I've also laid down the tracks that we will go ahead and transport our farming villager on. So let's go ahead and head over here and grab the farming villager. We'll go ahead and get him into the farm. Now, just want to point out, these are redstone torches. These are not the regular torches, and I'm not using these for light. They are purely to power these powered rails, and I'm going to remove them after I'm done transporting this villager. So not breaking any rules as far as our no torches rule that we have set up on the server. But let's go ahead and connect that rail there. This is our lucky candidate right here. Let's see if we can get him pushed onto the rail. There we go, like a charm. So he is off over heading over to the farm. I'm just going to go ahead and replace this door real quick just because I want to be entirely safe as far as making sure there aren't any zombies heading into our villager breeder, which would be pretty unfortunate. Now I have secured the area. I made sure that I have everything blocked off that is not lit up by glowstone or lava or some other means. But yes, so our villager made it over here just fine. So let's go ahead and we'll actually break a pane of glass here. And then we will break the minecart. Let's go ahead and turn on hitboxes so we can try not to hit the villager when we do this. Nailed it. Alright, so let's head him down, or send him down in there. And yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Real quick, let's try to... Oh, nope, it's too late. Alright, so I messed up. This is why I sectioned off a few different farming villagers, just in case something like this happened. I actually need to kill this guy. Now, the reason that I messed up there is because I can't allow the villager to have wheat in his inventory. So before I put the villager into the farm, I need to fill up his inventory with 8 stacks of seeds. And because villagers have 8 spots in their inventory, so if I throw them 8 stacks of seeds, then they won't be able to collect any of the wheat. So if I would have continued with that villager after I allowed him to pick up the wheat, the farm would not have worked because I wouldn't have been able to collect any of the wheat because he would have been picking it all up into his inventory. So I have more farming villagers down here sectioned off so that we have a couple of tries in case we mess stuff up like that. But let's go ahead and grab another farming villager, and let's remember to give him seeds this time before we put him into the farm itself. Alright, so here we go. He is heading over there, and I'm going to replace that door. Let's go ahead and chase him down. Let's go ahead and throw him some seeds before we send him down into the farm. This is quite a long run because I needed to place the farm at least 65 blocks away from our villager breeder. That way the AIs weren't messed up in either one. So let's just block that off real quick so that I can easily throw this guy some seeds. So we'll just start throwing him stacks of seeds. Make sure he picked it up. I'm pretty sure he did. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And pick up all the seeds, dude. Alright, so there's seeds on the ground. You should pick them up. Alright. So he didn't pick up all of them. Let's go ahead and toss him some more. Maybe it is only 6 spots in his inventory. Hopefully he doesn't have something else in his inventory. Alright. I sound like the villagers now. Alright. Well, he's not picking up any other items. So that tells me that I'm pretty sure we succeeded in filling up his inventory. So let's go ahead and break his minecart. Let's break the cobble below him and send him in there. And so now he should start farming up the wheat that is down there. And then once that wheat is broken, we should be picking it up with our minecart. So let's go ahead and just knock that out so we can have that access again. And will he start farming is the question. Maybe? I'll just go ahead and cut until it might just take him a moment to... Oh, there he goes. Okay. So now... Is he... He's not dropping the wheat. Is he? Huh. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I could have sworn they had 8 slots, and so I'm thinking because he only picked up 6 stacks of seeds, he's actually collecting that wheat. Alright, we're gonna need to try again. So let's I also made sure, I've been collecting wheat seeds for a long time to make sure that I have plenty of seeds for this project. So yeah, he's definitely collecting that wheat. So sorry bro, you gotta go. Alright, so let me go ahead and get the next one. Alright team, so we have a third villager over here, and so let's go ahead and throw him some seeds. I'm taking him out of the minecart first so that I can make sure that he picks up all 8 stacks. So he's got 2 so far. Let's go ahead and throw him a third one. And here's number 4. Did you get that one? Nope. I think I picked it back up. Number 4. And what's kind of nice about having the hitboxes on is there's a hitbox indicator on the seeds as well, so you can kind of see, you see that blue line that comes out. So even if they are glitching like through his feet, you can kind of see if they are still there or whether he's picked them up. Okay, so he should have 8 stacks. Let's go ahead and just throw down a 9th one. See if he has any more space in his inventory. Doesn't look like he's picking it up. Let's go ahead and just give it one more shot here. You gonna pick that up, man? I don't think so. I think that we are good to go. I'm pretty positive that it's 8 slots in the inventory for the villagers. Now this guy, I accidentally pushed him into a block a little bit ago, so he took a little bit of damage. So hopefully he doesn't take fall damage and end up dying when I push him in here. Let's go ahead and give this a shot though. Alright, excellent. So didn't even take any fall damage. So now I'm positive that his inventory is filled with seeds. This should be a functioning farm at this point. Alright, so he just broke the wheat. And yeah, you can see the wheat is just hanging out there. He's not actually picking it up. So that's good news. That means that our hopper minecart should just go by and pick it up. And if we wait here long enough, we should actually see that happen, because I do have the hopper minecart running at the moment. Yeah, you saw that bit just got picked up. Now that one, yep, because it's going in a line. Next, those 2, yeah. So the hopper minecart is picking up those items. So what this means now is if we head over into here, when it gets to the drop-off, oh, and we actually already have some wheat and seeds in there. Probably from the previous guy. There's probably a little bit of wheat that the hopper minecart was able to snag. But yeah. So we're going to have a combination of wheat and seeds in the chests that we're unloading here. So what I'm going to go ahead and set up is a item filter to filter out these seeds. We'll probably just dump the seeds into a pool of lava, because we won't need all the seeds that this will produce. And then the wheat, we will send up a short item elevator into a water stream that'll head over to the villager breeder and dump it into our water streams there to feed the villagers. And then if we and then we'll probably also set up a little cutoff switch that will switch it to actually store the wheat in chests for us rather than sending them all the way to the villager breeder. That way we can get extra food, and that way we have kind of a turn-off switch if we need to stop the villagers from breeding because we're getting too many, for example. But yeah, let me go ahead and take a look at the video times and see how much time we have left in this episode before I get started on that project. That might be something that I'll need to do in the in-between episodes, depending on what time we're looking at for the episode. But I'll go ahead and I'll be right back. Alright, team. So went ahead and cleaned up the rails and the redstone torches that we had around. I took a look at the times for the videos or the clips that I have so far. It looks like I have quite a lot of footage. I'm actually probably going to have to cut down the footage to make sure that the episode isn't too long. But yeah, this is a functioning automatic food farm here. We do have the farming villager breaking the wheat so that our hopper minecart can pick it up. Let's just check and see. Oh yeah, so it's been running for not very long. We already have over a stack of wheat, so this is going to work out quite nicely for us. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I've had a blast with getting everything taken care of here. If you did enjoy the episode, make sure to hit that like button for me. I certainly appreciate it, and it helps out the channel quite a bit. Go ahead and leave a comment down below about anything you'd like to discuss, any ideas for the future for the base here. And again, make sure to leave a comment to vote. Let me know whether you like the birch trees or the spruce trees better for my tower. If you're new and you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can see when the future episodes come out. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you on the flip side.